Hello guys, welcome back to the Road to 1600. I'm back with a little bit of a different style of a video today because I want to kind of show you that I am practicing, I am still working on it. I know I haven't posted a video in a couple days because I've been practicing and I want to make sure that I'm putting my best effort out there when I end up playing rated games. And so I wanted to show you the unrated games I played yesterday as practice. So starting down here, loss, loss, win, loss, win, loss, loss. I was having a bit of a hard time, practicing and getting up to speed. The 75% accuracy, I'll take it. 51% terrible. 53% terrible. 46% the worst ever. Got a little better, 84. And then I started playing some more and some more and some more and some more. And on the whole, I bet if you took the average, I know some of these numbers aren't great. I bet on the whole, the accuracy starts to improve. And I finished the day with 7 wins in a row. So I was feeling pretty good at that point. I was playing people within my skill range, maybe a little bit above, maybe a little bit below. But people I would probably play when I played rated games. So I am practicing. I am trying to get better. I think it takes me maybe 10 games to warm up and get ready if I haven't played in a couple days. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to try to post as much as possible because I'm committed to keeping this journey going. But that's the reason why I haven't posted the last couple days, because I want to make sure that I see this right here before I jump into rated games and risk my ELO. So with that, I have 1 and 2 move games to show you. Of the 2 rated games I did play. These are all my unrated games. I had 2 rated games to show you. So let's jump into the 2 rated games. I'm going to go in chronological order, not necessarily order of interest. So bear with me. So this is the first game I played, and just for sake of transparency, I'll show you this game. I'm trying to document all of my games and all of my journey, but that was it. He played 1 move and timed out. So I gained 9 points on that. I know that's not exactly how you want to win or how you should win, but in this rating climb, 9 ELO points for me is a lot, and I'll take it. I'll take it. So I know that was a boring game, but I have one that's a little bit more exciting here. I played pretty good right until the end. I was so caught up in what I was doing, I missed what he was doing. So, without further ado, let's jump into this game, which is a little bit more of a real game. So, starting with, it's like he went Carl Khan, but for a queen pawn opening. So, what I've been doing is I start with the London, but if he brings out the light squared bishop, or if I feel that, his center is getting a pretty strong start, I'll go Queen's Gambit. And I want to try to stay a little bit flexible. Or, I played a couple unrated bot games of the Catalan where you want to snipe out this diagonal. So I'm trying to be a little bit more flexible with my approach, and not just London, London, London. It's, okay, maybe I should Queen's Gambit. Maybe I should, fianchetto my bishop and get a little bit more space that way. So, next move. Okay, just like that. If he's going to take space away, then I'm going to try to take a little bit of that space, maybe push up here and, undermine the center a little bit. Or if he ends up taking, then I'm going to push up here. If he ends up taking, I'm going to bring out my knight so then I can cover this square. So then when I push, I get 2 pawns in the center and I kick that bishop out. So he didn't take, but I still wanted to get that knight out there. So if I ever wanted to push this pawn up, I'd have a little bit more of a space right here. And I noticed too, he completely locked in his light squared bishop. So I was like, his light squared bishop and my light squared bishop are pretty much useless because all of his pawns, except for 1, are on light squares. So I'm like, I might as well trade off my light squared bishop because I am not going to be able to attack with this piece. So, typical London, if I get pressure, I'm going to rock back a little bit and try to take and open up this diagonal. But I get my knight in the center. He castles. I say, let's push this piece a little bit here. I mean, he can't really take me here. He falls back a little bit. And this knight here was really strong in the center. So I want to develop my queen a little bit now that he castled king's side. And I'm preparing to castle queen's side because I want to, you know, keep this diagonal open. I don't want to remove this rook from this file here at this point in time. But I'm actually pretty proud of myself here. I see this mistake, and I just scoop up the free knight. You know, that pawn was protecting that knight, and he wants to challenge my pawn structure here, and he leaves his knight unprotected. So I'm up a piece. So after a couple trades, yeah, I'll take that. So I see a free pawn to also push his queen. Okay, queen's got to move. So I'm up a pawn and a knight. Okay, I'll take it. Playing pretty good. Okay, and then I see an unprotected bishop. Okay, I'll take that as well. So at this point, I'm like, okay, I've got 3 pieces in here. He's got some movement down here. This piece down here could do some stuff maybe. I mean, he can't go down here because then I'll take. Like, he can't go here because then I'll probably end up taking here. Yeah, I was like, I don't necessarily know what his play is. And I have some options. You know, I'm like, okay, do I go over here? That threatens this, but he could come over here. I don't know. I could swing over here. I could come down here to try to trade off. I could come down here. I could come down here. I don't know. I have a lot of options, and I don't necessarily know which one is better than the other. So I figured, okay, let me just castle. And I was so caught up in what can I do? You know, I'm up material right now. He's only got 2 of my pawns, and I've got 4 of his pieces. I'm like, okay, I'm winning. As long as I don't play stupid, I can win this game. So he brings the knight in. I trade the knight, and I don't see it. I'm so caught up in what I'm doing, how well I'm playing, that I don't see that I just made a massive, massive mistake. So I'm still thinking. I'm like, all right, let me get here. Let's pressure the queen, or let's bring him in here somewhere. Or I don't know. Let's do something. So I'm like, all right, let's keep on the pressure. I didn't see it. I was so caught up in what I was doing. The eval bar when I was reviewing this game was like up here somewhere, like right until this last move. Like all I had to do was like bring this up here, chase him out, and I'm still winning. So that was tough. That was a tough one to take, but it's okay. You know, you live, you learn, you play. For the whole yesterday, I gained 9 points on the previous game, and I lost 8 points on this one, so I'm up a point. But I think what is encouraging to me is that I saw progress in this in particularly. Like, these games right here, I played very well. I started off rough, but I ended up winning a lot of these games. So if I can continue to stay in that groove and play a lot more and get comfortable in practice, I can do this. That was what I was trying to get to myself too, is I can actually do this. It is possible to improve. And chess is hard. Chess is very hard. I try very hard, and I understand I'm not very good, but I'm working on it. So I think I'm just rambling at this point. So I'll wrap up. If you've made it this far in the video, I really, really appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing. Continue to like and subscribe if you can, so we can continue to grow. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks.